there is a road that runs the whole way, and a car could crash off at any point. Oh, come on, dude. Damn snake just swam up to me. Man, look at this sunken boat. It's still got the registration number on it and stuff, but it's been laying here for a while.
As time goes on and more of these cases that we do that involving these missing persons, the more strange they get. None of these ever seem to get easier, and this is another case. We're here in Cocoa Beach, Florida, and we're looking for 74-year-old Ismael Soto. This is another case where there are very few details. He was last seen Christmas of 2021, not too long ago, and vanished without a trace. We don't know where he went. I guess he used to live in Orlando, Florida for like 15 years, and his wife seems to think maybe he went back there for some reason. Now, apparently there are a million different routes that you can take to get to Orlando from Cocoa, Florida, but his license plate tag was never picked up on any of the toll roads, you know, cameras and stuff, but that doesn't mean that he took a back roads to get there. We just don't know. There was nothing online or made public that he was suicidal or he had any mental disabilities, but you know, who knows? We just don't know. But what we're here to do is we're going to search the waterways like we always do, see if somehow he ended up in the water. Now, we're in Florida and we're near the beach, and we all know how that goes. There are tons of bodies of water everywhere, and there's a giant river. It's more like a bay. It's right next to the ocean. It's tide dependent and stuff, but we're gonna start our search there, and then if we don't find anything, we're gonna just start scouring the ponds around the area and see if we get lucky and find something. If not, at least we have a video for awareness to keep his story alive, so you guys know, and you can do your own research too if you'd like to. We've got a lot of water to search. Let's get started right now.
Okay, we're out on the water. It is so hot here in Cocoa, Florida. And you know what? But it's cool. I mean, the water's 76 degrees. I think we don't have to worry about cold weather anymore. Now we just have to worry about a heat stroke. But either way, like I said, we're out on the water. Check out the view I got. Right there's the main bridge. Now we want to search the other side of the river, but this is the only spot we could find to put in was on this side. So we're gonna cruise all the way over there and search that area really good. We're only looking at like 4 feet deep right now. Very sandy. You know, you can just see, you can't see anything. I mean, there's just sand and occasional log or crap in the water, but a car will definitely jump out on this sonar if we come across something. So let's just start putting along and see what we can find. All right, so I got Adam Brown Adventures in front of me right now, and we've made it to the other side. The water is deep enough to have a car. I mean, we got tires in there, we got little rocks and boulders, got an old bridge, and they got the new bridge, so he could be out here very well. So we're like I say, we're making it to the other side. The boat ramp where we wanted to start off, it looks like they got it closed down for construction. So we'll scan it the best we can, but we can't get past these barriers, which sucks because I would love to check that area over there. But either way, we'll start searching this area. I mean, we're gonna scour this side just to make sure he's not out here. We've made it over to the first boat ramp where we was gonna start off, and they have the whole thing barricaded for construction, which really makes me sad, but at the same time, check it out. All the way out here, which we're like a couple 100 feet at least off that boat dock, it's only 5 feet deep. So it's pretty confident to say that unless they dredged it up there, it's only going to be more shallow. So if there's a car out there, it would have been found a long time ago. And I don't even think we're at low tide yet, so the water could get even lower. So I'm optimistic that this isn't where he's at, but obviously without putting eyes on it, we can't be sure. But we'll put a pin in it, and if we don't find him anywhere else, you know, this is a big question mark. But let's keep searching. This is the first boat ramp he's gonna be at. Do you want to start going, you know, the same way you're going, and then I start working my way upstream? Or do you just want me to follow you, or what do you want me to do?
It's probably more accurate if you follow me. Plus, I think down this way is more likely because he lived down here, right?
He literally lived straight that way, like inward. Like the road straight goes to his house. So we're right in the middle.
I don't know, your call. I mean,
are you confident in your sonar, or do you want to wait till you get the apex to be left alone?
I don't know.
I'll trail behind you then, but we just got to make sure we cover everything up top too.
Yeah, we'll come back around to that, I guess.
Okay.
All right.
We'll keep up on now. Okay, so let me catch you guys up. The reason I'm gonna be following behind him and like covering the ground he's already covered is because he has a sonar, but it's out of date and he's not comfortable. He doesn't feel, he's reliable in his skills, but not with the equipment he has. And I don't want to down the equipment because I actually gave that sonar to him. It was the first one I used. It works, but it is definitely not as good as what AWP and what myself have right now. So, but he's on the lookout for a sonar. But if you guys want to help him out in any way, go blow up his comment section or his email or something and give him some motivation so he gets the sonar he needs. Because, I mean, you need good sonar, that's all there is to it. But either way, let's keep looking. Hopefully you guys can see this, but there's a pod of dolphins heading my way. Oh, there goes one. Oh, they went low, I think. Oh, there he is. How cool. Oh, I think that's a baby. I think he's playing. Yeah, there you go. Oh, there's this little baby. That's so cool. I think he's right here. There he is. Bye, dolphins. That's so cool. So we've made it downstream a few miles. I mean, we haven't seen anything. It's really shallow. I'm not surprised. It's low tide right now, but we've been staying around 6 feet of water. Any closer to the shore, we're like a couple feet. There's no way there's a car up there. So we was thinking maybe if he did drive off in here, maybe he drifted out to the deeper section. I don't know, but he's not in this section. So we made it down to this sunken boat here. Let's go cruise by this boat real quick and take a look just for giggles because it looks neat. And then we'll head all the way back upstream and check that area. And if he's not there, we're gonna head inland to the ponds. Man, look at this sunken boat. It's still got the registration number on it and stuff, but it's been laying here for a while. Water's almost 7 feet deep, so it must go down a lot. It's a lot bigger than I think it is what I'm trying to say. But I mean, there's still stuff in it. There's a ladder. I bet there's still stuff that somebody could use, especially up on top. Looks like there's some tools and motor, and there's like looks like a tarp or like a chair or something. I think there's even a skin board up there or something. You know, go skin boarding. That's what Adam said. But either way, I don't think it's ever gonna float again. I think the reason they leave these out here is because it's so darn expensive to get them out. I mean, that will never float. They'll have to somehow like airbag it and then drag it back, and it's just a nightmare. It is an eyesore though. We got a halfway point. So now I guess we search the rest of this and then head inward to the ponds. So we've been cruising along on this side and starting to notice really quick that it is like, it's nothing but residential boat docks. There is a road that runs the whole way and a car could crash off at any point. But the whole thing is like 4 foot 8 inches where we're at right here. And there's a lot of water, and that up there is like 2 inches, and we are at low tide. So if there's a car in this area, it would be found a long time ago. So I don't think we're looking in the right spot. So I think what we're gonna do is pack up the boats and go downstream about 10 miles and check another boat ramp. And if that boat ramp doesn't pan out, then we're gonna head over to where he lived. There's a few ponds that look like they're only accessible by a dirt road. He could have made it out there, I just don't know. But we'll check them out too. We are at the second location. This pond looks like it could potentially have a car in it, mainly because it's a straight shot from the dirt road into the water. So, I mean, you remember Jan Shoop with the Kia Soul? You know, it was in a body of water you'd never would have suspected. So there's a very good chance he could be right here. We're gonna search this spot. I think technically we're trespassing, but we're just gonna hurry up and scan it really quick and then move on to the next. So let's hope we don't get yelled at. I didn't see any signs though. So, I mean, that's my defense. I don't know, but either way. All right. Oh, come on, dude. Damn snake just swam up to me. Ugh. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's get out of this nasty stuff. It's very shallow right here. It's definitely got a serious algae bloom going on at the bottom of it, so I don't know how deep that goes. Well, we're 5 feet right now. 9, 10, this is definitely deep enough. 12, yeah, it drops off. So 18 feet, man, that's definitely deep enough. 20 feet, didn't expect that. 22 feet, like crap. This could very easily be where he's at. 25 feet, still getting deeper. What about 25, 20, almost 26 feet. So it looks like it's leveled off. So that road goes that way. It goes all the way around, so we might as well search the whole thing, you know? I thought for sure, like right, oh man, right here would be the, it goes a lot deeper than I thought, so. Sadly, I think spot number 2 is cleared. It's plenty deep enough, like we're talking 20, 30 feet, but nothing jumping off the sonar as a car. There's a bunch of algae blooms. I'm really hoping a car couldn't disappear in that, but yeah, as of right now, what you're looking at is what I've been seeing. I mean, there's nothing down there that even comes close to looking like a vehicle. A lot of these big old holes, I think they're probably nesting sites for like fish or gators or something, I don't know. Very sad, but at least spot 2 is clear, and we'll go check on some other ponds. Spot number 3. This is a lot bigger body of water. Same access as the last pond. The last pond is just right around the way. But I mean, if he came down this whole way and drove in right here, he could be here. I mean, literally the road surrounds the entire lake. So at any point, he could have driven off in there. Somebody could have driven off in there. So let's get the boat back in this water, see what's out here. Don't fall. Easy. Easy, gigantic person. Are you comfy?
I feel like so much room.
I don't know. I don't know. All right. All I want to do is like peek off the side and just be like, oh, hey there, gigantic gator. Be so, could you imagine? Like, dude, we just got bit by a gator. Pop my boat. That is rude. All right, Adam, so we're out here on the middle of this lake, and immediately it looks like there's a cyclist who does not like us out here. Is that what you saw? What'd you see?
Yeah, I saw a bicycle guy going around, the only guy out here, and it looked like he called something, I'm assuming the police or something, and now he stopped by our vehicles. I'm pretty sure he just took a picture of your license plate after we talked to the city. He said it's fine to be out here just without the motor, but we're on official business, so...
All right. Is he cycling this way?
No, he's going back the other way.
Oh, yeah.
But he did take pictures.
Well, you know what happens when you take pictures? Nothing. What do they call those? Darrens?
Something.
Kevins? I don't know. People always assume like, oh, those guys are out there vandalizing and graffitiing.
We're not fishing, we're not doing we're trying to find a missing person.
They always assume the worst.
We've already spoke with the city. Now he's riding back down, let's see.
Down here or that way?
It's on the other side.
Oh, okay. I wonder if he rode down here just to do that.
Waiting for us to do that.
I don't care. He'll probably say, you're not allowed to do that. All right, we'll leave. No, but you're not allowed to do that. And just like that, spot number 3 is cleared. Huge lake, nothing in it. So, I guess that's good and bad, because now we have to go find another lake to look in. Spot number 4, we have 2 ponds, one right here, and there's another one right next to it around the way. You can look right now, there's a sunken boat right there. It'd be really easy to get out of the water, actually. There's the hookup for it if somebody wanted to yank it out. We're gonna put the boat in the water and we're gonna keep doing what we're doing. Search this area really good. Any cars? There, I guess we'll dive them. If not, move on to the next. This is gators. Ooh, that's really nasty.
Yeah, you dive in this.
If I was a fisherman, I'd be like, oh, there's the spot. There's like a bluegill bed. And you can see like there's a hole, there's a whole bunch of holes. And in the center of the hole is a fish. That's a bluegill. And that's usually where you catch bass, because bass will go in there and eat the bluegill. Make sense? I learned that. Nice and quick. No cars in this one. About 14 feet at the deepest where that tire was at. But no care. But like just a hop, skip away, there's another body of water we could check real quick and then get out of this place, because I don't like it already.
Yeah, it seems like we're gonna get mugged.
Spot 4 is a very quick clear. Over there, the boat, there's no car. And over here, there's a boat in the way of where a car would drive, right? And it hasn't been moved, it looks like, in forever. So I don't think a car's come through here. I don't think he's here. So let's go to one more big pond and do this again. We're tired, if you can't tell, but we're gonna keep on going. If you guys like what we're doing and you want to help out, there are all kinds of links in the description down below. You could donate $1, you could donate 100. It doesn't matter, it's all up to you. And if you don't have money to donate, that's no big deal. Just watch the video, comment down below, and keep us motivated to keep on going and helping families find their loved ones. Fifth and final location for the day. We still have a lot of water to cover, so if he's not in here, then we're gonna have to do a part 2 and come back because we're running out of daylight. We can't be here. We only got today. So
yeah, it gets busier after, you know, 6 o'clock when people get off work, so
yeah.
Also,
but it's worth a shot. This runs by the road. He could very well be in here, so let us
dang, you got a lot of fish.
Do the boat one more time and see what happens. All right, we're back in the water. Fifth and final spot for the day. Check out these giant holes over here. I know they're fishing spots, like where they nest. You can see inside this hole right there, there's a fish. But like, that's what the sonar is for, to find these cool fishing spots. But we use it to find missing people. So I'm gonna putt over here to the other side because the other side of this lake runs right along the road. So I want to check that spot really good, make sure there's nothing out there. And then I'll come back and scan the whole thing. And if we don't find nothing, then we gotta come a game plan for a part 2 and a 3 and a 4. It really depends on how long it takes to find them. But we covered a lot of ground today, but there are more ponds that we didn't get to. So we will come back. Luckily, I'm a Georgia native, so Florida is not that far from me. But either way, let's start scanning this, see what we can find. All right, we just got one section where the road is at. It's cleared, no cars, but man, if somebody wanted to fish, this is the spot. Check this out. I don't know if you guys can see that in the water column, but those giant blips are big fish. And there's a big old bait ball fish. There's some big fish out here, so I don't even know if you're allowed to fish, but yeah. I'm spinning way off track there for a second, but I mean, sometimes you got to be impressed. I mean, there's some big fish out here, but no cars, so let's keep searching. Searching for a missing person. Independent organization, one of them YouTube channels that searches for missing people.
Okay, you talking to the city about putting a boat in here or anything like that?
We ran into a city official earlier at a different pond, and once he found out what we were doing, he had no problem with it.
Okay, do you remember who you talked to?
Hell, you know what, that'd have been a great thing to have, but
yeah.
No, just some guy in a white hatchback, city on it. But it was, I don't know, we've just been hopping ponds all day, searching the waters and getting out and going to the next one.
I hear you. Yeah, because the city doesn't let any kind of boats in the ponds here and all that.
Yeah.
I wish I knew who you talked to, that way I could try to holler at them about it. But
I couldn't tell you. White guy, goatee, about my height. That's all I could think of.
That describes a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe you just pack it up until you can get a hold of somebody over there and try to get some kind of written permission or something like that from them. So that way, because we have people calling about it, because people that come here know that we're not allowed to have any type of vessels in the ponds here. Okay. Especially ones that have combustion motors in it. Mm-hmm. So that's the best route, is to just get with them and get some kind of written permission, or to let us know that you have permission to be out here doing it.
I got you.
All right, man.
Will do.
I appreciate you, bro.
Yep. Well, you heard him. Apparently the cops been called on us. They tell me we got to pack it up until we get permission from the city. We have permission from the city. We ran into that one guy. Didn't get his name. That's kind of stupid, but either way, I did get the spot searched that I wanted to, so we know there's not a car out there. So that's good. So I mean, we can go back over to the other side, pack up, and you know, regroup with Adam, tell him what's going on. Well, the day has come to an end. We got ran off. You saw the police did not want us in this water, but he was cool about it. He knew what he was doing. He understood the situation, but we got to follow the rules. But no cars. He did let me finish the search, so no cars in this lake and any other lakes we found. But there are lots of more bodies of water that we haven't even, so we haven't even put a dent in the search. So there's definitely going to be a part 2, maybe even a part 3. We just don't know yet. But we're tired and burned up, and we need some sustenance. But until we meet again, my name is Jeremy, and I will see you on the next adventure. Woo!